Well, students, we're gonna do some non-objective abstract art today, which is some of my favorite. What I would like you to do is really to find these shapes first and use your imagination. So we're using line, shape, color, pattern, and your imagination. In order to find a shape, you're gonna wanna take your crayon and you're gonna wanna go around the shape until you get back to the beginning. So here, this identifies one shape and lets me know, yep, that's where one of my shapes is. That's gonna have one idea. Then I can pick a new color, like this one. It's gonna go from here to the edge of the paper, comes up to this black line, and it would go around. When it gets to these dots, it goes around here, go around, keep going until I get to another black line. So here I would not go over here because this is where the line stops. So I go around here and then eventually, you can see I'm pressing the line on twice. I'm pressing it on really hard. So grip your crayon down low and then I'm back to where I started. So that identifies the next shape. Sometimes I'll go around the dots as well to make sure that I don't color on them. Then I would find another shape. So here, this one does, even though it didn't print very good right there, I would go right down to the bottom of the page and I would carry, this line would have gone off the edge, so that's why I stopped there. It would go around up here and then it would go over here to the edge of the paper. And I'm just finding my shapes. Then we'll pick another one. So this one really would be like right here. I would go around this over to the edge of the paper and then I would end up over here. So this one here, I'm gonna stop after this one so you guys have more work time, but go up to the black line, I'd stop because this is a new shape. I would go around here. So you're just really going around the perimeter or the edge of these black lines to find these shapes. Then once I've done all of them, we're gonna pretend that I did these ones up here. Then I would like you to do either some pattern making or some color mixing in them. So here, I'll show you a couple different options and I'll leave a few examples too to be able to put on the board. But if I were to do some pattern making, let's just keep this one a simple pattern. I'm gonna do this one with red and pink. So I could do red, and then I can put pink next to the red. Then I've got red and pink, red and pink. And this one right now, I made these spaces really big. You could put a third color in there. Maybe I'm gonna do red, pink, black, red, pink, black. I did it like this on purpose because I wanted to cross it like this. I think this checkerboard idea looks kind of fun. So then it's a pattern of red and pink, but it also has these lines that cross each other. So that would be an example of pattern. But you can do color mixing too, where let's do green. So this one I could do, I've got 3 greens in my box. So I could do, for my darkest green here, using kind of a zigzag line to go up and down. Then go to my next green, go up and down. And then do my lightest green, which is really looks a lot like yellow. And then I just repeat that until I fill the whole shape. I've got dark green, light green, lime green. You can do that with blues, you can do that with purples. That's the nice thing about having a 24 color box of crayons, so hopefully you still have all your crayons because then create beautiful mixes like this. And since this is just one shape, it's gonna have one idea. Like I wouldn't do mixing greens and then all of a sudden start putting blue in it, or be mixing greens and then all of a sudden put pink, red, pink, red, pink, red, because this is one shape, so it's gonna just have one idea. Please keep in mind I'm going pretty fast because I want you guys to have enough work time. Don't go this fast. Make sure that you're doing a really careful, neat job. You can also see that I'm not coloring on the black lines. That's why I traced around them first to find my shapes, okay? Now, there are so many ways to do this. This is some of my favorite art because it really does. Everybody's will be unique and creative and fun and spontaneous. So really just come up with fun, cool examples, whether that's using straight lines or dotted lines, or maybe I'm gonna do this one with a looping line and carry that out. And then I'll have blue, and then I'm gonna put a different blue, but it could be a different color too, if I wanted to. Try to use lots of colors so that it's not just like blue, 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 blue. You can see I've used different colors in all different spaces. So this one looks a little different because it was done with marker, but you can see that it has a lot of different types of patterning. Like it has some shapes that are patterns of orange and green. It has dots that are like blue and peach. This one has patterns of curvy zigzag, curvy zigzag. It also has pattern of pink, brown, pink, brown. So coming up with different ideas. This one has mostly pattern, but you are welcome to do color mixing in them too. So let's have some fun.